Hello everyone, welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. Please like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the contents in this channel. I'm a licensed cognitive behavior therapist and a mental health counselor. The reason that I started this channel was to spread awareness for the missing victims, especially children and people who do not have a voice of their own. Today, I would like to go back to the part 2 of discussing the case of Summer Moon Wells. Summer was reported missing in Hawkins County, Rogersville, Tennessee on the 15th of July 2021. Summer's mother, Candice Bly, who changed her name back to Candice Bly. Her name was Candice Wells. She's married to Donna Wells. She changed her name back to Candice Bly on the 29th of June 2021. That is 14 days after Summer Moon Wells was reported missing. So I find that automatically to be a red flag. How would somebody have time to search? No, how would somebody have time instead of searching for the missing one and doing interviews? How would they have the time to go and change the report for basically to change the name? That is something significant, I believe. Although I can understand it was COVID, so she could have done it online, but it takes a lot to do it. You have to have an appointment, you have to go book your self-appointment with the city hall or town hall or wherever it's done in Tennessee. And I spoke to someone from Hawkins County, and they said in the comments below, they said that in Tennessee, you have to pay money to change your name. So that is another thing I wanted to speak about. If Candice had to change her name, if Candice had to pay, where would she have got the money? She doesn't work, she doesn't have an income. And I'm sure Dawn is not going to pay Candice money so that she gets back her last name, which will leave him looking more like a suspect. So this was something out of his control, I believe, and this was something Candice decided to do herself. But I want to know what is the reason and what made Candice come to a stage where she wanted to take the name Wells out of her name. Did she find out that allegedly that Don could have done something to his own daughter Summer? Another red flag that I keep on finding for the last 11 months is when every time Don talks about the dog trail, for me, it makes him look more like a suspect. In the Behavior Panel's channel, please watch that interview properly, and you will see, if you do some active listening, you will see that when Scott or Greg, one of them asks Don, where do you think, if somebody abducted your daughter, where would you think they would be? So he said they would hide in the dog trail, and while they're hiding there, they just have to make sure that the cameras don't see them, and then the person can run and snatch and abduct Summer. It sounded like a very well thought plan, and it made me really believe that it was him for a second. And he keeps on saying the interesting thing, I got 7 alibis. Candice has none, she's going down. In that clip, like I said, that is in one of the clips below, it was basically a drunk talk, you can call, between Candice and Dawn. They came on Molly Goliti's channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to her. She and Purple X, I think. Yeah, Laura. They both did a beautiful job there. And that interview, I personally believe, was so revealing to see that Candice and Dawn know whatever happened to Summer. It could be possible that there was an accident with Hunter or with Candice while she was with Hunter. Because remember what Hunter's grandmother said, Sherry? She said the boy has never been the same since. So we have to, that plays a part in it. And I feel really sorry for him because whatever he witnessed, he already is dealing with impulsive ADHD. He's a minor with mental illness, and now he has another PTSD to think of. If he witnessed Summer being deceased or dying in front of him, God forbid, this is a lot of trauma and a lot of pressure for the poor boy. Something could have happened in the car while they were in the supermarket too, because Candice says it was only a couple of minutes. Haven't you noticed Candice says it was a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes to everything? But what's his name? Hunter said that they were in the store for a while, he said. So imagine if Summer had that fall in the swimming hole and she was already injured, and then maybe she things started going fatally wrong, turning to the other side. So maybe they thought of putting the milk carton there, if that makes sense, to get the swellingness down, whether it's from the head or from wherever that someone could have got the injury from. There's something that is being hidden here, which I don't know what it is. But an accident could possibly have happened. And as for Grandis not to be talking for so many months to have passed, and for Grandis not to be coming out clean and at least explaining what she's seen, she has come out clean actually, but then we can clearly see that she's not being honest. We know that she's not being honest, and for her not to be there to support her daughter, even just makes it more revealing. And now for the last 1 month, we can clearly see that they both said that they're not going to work. Candice and Grandis both said that they're not going to work with law enforcement. Many people have asked me that in my comments, and that is not my words. That is Sheriff Ronnie Lawson's words on the news. He said that the parents are both Grandis and Dawn and Grandis. He said Candy Hera, Candice Blywells, have both got themselves a lawyer. So what is this about, Candice? What have you done? When people start lawyering up, we have watched too many movies and watched too much true crime to know that something is up. So guys, I believe this is just a scene of foul play. Hopefully we should come to an end soon. And let's all be mindful not to use Summer's brother as a play for this whole scenario. I do watch all these, sometimes when I watch the replays, I watch all these channels up to no good, just sitting and talking things about even the little boy, Summer's brothers. Guys, be mindful. Summer's brothers could actually be watching. These children don't need more PTSD, STD that they've suffered. They don't need more of that. Their father and their mother are doing a good job with that. Guys, just hold on 1 second. Yes, sorry. Anyway, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully, we come to some results, positive results soon. Another thing that I wanted to mention is you can clearly see that this is a foul play because of one thing. Why would the parents give a description of their child that is wrong? They said that she was 4 feet tall when Summer was 3 feet tall. They said that Summer had longer hair than the hair that they cut Summer almost bald. They said that they've given so many different versions. TBI and the news told us on the start that Summer was last seen outside her house, that she could have wandered off. Please pay attention to that. Then later on, it became the timeline that Summer was down in the basement And Candice said she followed Summer to the door, which she never does that. She followed her to the door like Jose said she never does that. And you can clearly see, I pointed a red flag in one of the clips where Candice is clearly saying, telling Chris near the swimming hole, Chris McDonald, please like, share, and subscribe to him. Candice says clearly to him that Summer would never leave these areas. She would just run to a swing and run back to her grandmom's, to her grandma's house and then back home. She did not say I escort her from the house to grandma's house.